Welcome to Pascack Valley TV. I'm Matthew Mugno, the broadcaster for today's live stream, alongside Mike Tedesco on the camera, Mike Sherman running the operation production crew. We're here at Paramus George W. Hodgins Field. The game last night was supposed to be in the depths of the valley, but a big storm came through, plans changed, they moved the game to 11 o'clock kickoff today. Pascack Valley Panthers 1-0, Paramus Spartans 1-1 coming into this match. Valley on the road. We'll be covering today's game on this live stream. Kickoff seconds away. To Regula, and he punches it in. Pascack Valley Panthers touchdown. Kevin Regula with his fourth of the season already in 2 games for the Panthers, and they take the lead, punch it up the gut. O'Hara lofts it up top, over center. A deep ball, going, gone! The Spartans tie the game! Adrian Kaba, deep ball, O'Hara! For either the Spartans or the Panthers. Akert runs up the gut, shakes 3, 4, tackles, touchdown! Chris Akert! And the Paramus Spartans have taken the lead. And Regula finds a hole. He's going up the right sideline. 1-on-1. Breaks in with speed. Regula, touchdown, Panthers! A huge play to break the game wide open. All knotted up. Arena in the Western Hemisphere of the world. That includes some South American soccer stadiums. O'Hara in his own backfield, intercepted! And the Panthers come up with 2 huge plays to respond. Receives a snap, lined up to the left side of the field, 1-on-1. He's got a tight end. Touchdown, Panthers! Touchdown, Panthers! Dante DaCosta, number 17. They'll take the lead. A huge set of plays. 3 plays in a row, and the Panthers respond. Our show here to an interview with Len Cusimano. I had the chance to speak to him earlier this week during the hot weather conditions indoors, and he talked about the team's successes, the up and down seasons, and how he has younger players in big positions this season. Let's take a look. All right, Coach, on NorthJersey.com, in that interview, you said a lot of new players in skill positions, a lot of young talent. Do you view this as a challenge or an opportunity?
It's a great opportunity for all those guys, without a doubt. Every single year, you gotta find new guys that are going to step up. Obviously, from graduation, guys have been waiting in the wings and doing their part in the off season and stepping up and rising to the occasion. So. We got a good start in our first game against Ramsey. A little bit of a bump here and there. It wasn't as smooth as we wanted it to be, but we were able to come out on top in the end, which was very important. But all our skill guys really made plays. Coach Weigel, offensive coordinator, did a great job putting them in position to make plays. We're just very proud of them for what they did in that first game.
And with that first game, things to build upon. What are you guys looking for to build upon this Friday?
Yeah. Just consistency again, making sure, defensively we're sure tackling, making sure we're in the right position to make plays. And then offensively, just execution, continuing drives when we need to. No 3 and outs, is very important, making sure time of possession is in our favor and running the football consistently. I think we did a fairly good job balancing things in the run and pass in that first game, but there's always room for improvement, and we just want to continue to improve.
Yeah, now with that, what are the goals for this season, and what are the overarching goals of the program?
Goals are, obviously, every week we talk about being 1-0. That's very important in focusing on today and this week's opportunity. We can't never overlook anybody. We've never done that over the years. Without a doubt, it's always what's in front of us right away. We can't be concerned with next week. We got to be concerned with today and our opportunity this week. So the focus is, take it week by week, day by day, and be as consistent as possible. Not in school, in the classroom, and obviously when we're on the football field. The goals for the program, the mountain for New Jersey is even higher because you have true state champions now, where you're playing down to one state champion. Obviously within our league, we have the Group 3 state champ in Old Tapan. So, the challenges there. Our league is very competitive this year, and it's always been competitive. Our conference and our group is very competitive as well. So, the focus again, just take it week to week and what's our next opportunity, our next challenge. So, that's really been our focus weekly.
Lastly, last year you considered it a transition year. That was your quote. What would you consider this year?
Just getting back on track. Last year again, a ton of guys that were new starters, even guys that were seniors that were new starters. So they really didn't get the amount of years in to be multi-year starters. So this year we have some of those guys that were starters, first-year starters last year back, and you could see that experience help a little bit, especially on our offensive line. With guys that just are able to be more consistent and be more aggressive and be more physical. So, it's just year to year. Obviously you want consistency and not have, an up and down pattern, but that's sometimes just the way it goes. So, we're focused on this year and being consistent this year.
Thank you.
All right, man.
I'm Matthew Mugno here for Pascack Valley TV here in Paramus, George W. Hodgins Field. Second half underway, just about ready to go. Pascack Valley leads by 1 score, 3 touchdowns for Valley to 2 by the Paramus Spartans. They took a big run, huge 3 sets of plays on a muffed punt return, a touchdown, a field goal, and then another touchdown on the next drive. Kevin Regula got things started. He's got 5 TDs on the season so far. Spartans responded after the Panthers' first touchdown, but the Panthers have taken over since, stymieing a play at the goal line on the defensive side of the ball and increasing their lead on a great set of downs. Now let's look at some of the action here as things are about underway on the field. We'll see if the Panthers can keep the lead in the second half and build upon this to go 2-0. They say you can't go 12-0 unless you start 2-0. The Spartans looking to win on home turf after an unprecedented weather storm in Pascack Valley led to the game being postponed to today, Saturday, 9/9, September 9th, 2023. College football day today, but it's high school football here on Pascack Valley TV. Next to Shaw. Shaw airs it out to DaCosta, and he gets the first. Peru state champion, Pascack Valley, won sectional titles, 6 of them, 1965, 66, 69, 1990, and then back-to-back in 13 and 14. They have a man in motion. Regula receives the ball, and he's held up, but he punches through. Touchdown, Valley. Kevin Regula. Shaw with the handoff. Regula going upfield. Gets a tackle. Regula's going, causing some separation about 5 yards ahead of the opponent. Touchdown, Kevin Regula. His 4th of the game. O'Hara drops back into shotgun, gets a pass off and a reception. A great catch in the air. And the handoff to Akert. Akert gets a good tackle and he's in. Touchdown. The Spartans respond and they're still alive. He has 4 today already. And receives the ball again and finds the gut. Gets a tackle and he's going again. Kevin Regula downfield. Touchdown! I mean, when does it stop for him? When does it stop? Kevin Regula burns the Spartans again for his 5th of the game. What a day. Have a day, Kevin Regula. O'Hara, a tight spiral in. Is it intercepted? And it appears it was. An interception by Mark Delaquila. A huge play to get inside and get that ball. A fake handoff and Shaw takes off. To the left of the field. Gets a few blocks. Puts on a juke move. Tries to get to the outside. Uses those long legs. A few strides. 1, 2. Stiff arm. Shakes off a defender. Pushes him down. Tries to shake off one more. Goes for a lateral and is brought down within the 2-yard line. What a play. Pascack Valley wins 41-21 on away turf despite the weather circumstances last night here on September 9th. Kevin Regula, 5-touchdown game. You'll see that in the papers tomorrow, I'm sure. If you'd like to play back the live stream, we'll have all 5 touchdowns there. DaCosta scored a touchdown to put the Pascack Valley Panthers up by 3 scores over 2 scores, and they ran away with it there. Good effort by Akert and O'Hara from the Paramus Spartans, but they just came up short as they couldn't convert on any scores in the second half. For the Panthers, they're 2-0. The Paramus Spartans are now 1-2, and in the Super Football Patriot Blue division, this will be a big matchup that we'll look back at and say Kevin Regula was able to put Pascack Valley on top, as well as some great play calls here on away turf. With the Storm last night, able to come through, show some resiliency in a week of practice that was very difficult to deal with, and thank you so much for tuning in to Pascack Valley TV. Mike Tedesco on the camera, Mike Sherman producing. I'm Matthew Mugno.